very excellent teams going at it.
Exactly. They split the series, Greg. Two elite teams and conference foes renewing that rivalry tonight.
Here's Maxey. Some room here for... Dort. Offensive board. Outside Sexton. Pass to Maxey. Just 5 on the clock. Fires in the triple. Well, some teams get production mostly from their starters. But Clark, tonight, it should be a different story.
Yeah, both of these sides, BA, call on their reserves early and often and have great trust and confidence in what they provide. There's a lot of firepower at the end of both of these benches.
And the Clippers have possession after the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Back to Maxey. Takes a three. He can't get it to go. And it's the Lakers the other way. Here's Brown. And Ayton pulls it down. It's stolen by Howard. Outside, Brown. And he lobs it up. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Great timing and recognition as Howard is able to go up for the alley-oop.
Sexton goes in. Dort for three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Well, if you're a fan of this team, you have to be happy with the way Dort's game has grown.
You can count on Dort to continue to improve. I mean, he's made huge strides after his rookie year. He has a great trajectory for his career.
Here's Maxey. Right now, he's contributing about 15.5 points a game.
Get that weak stuff out of here around Howard. Return to sender is what he stamped that one with.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Sexton. Brown with the block. Pass to Howard. And here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Assisted by
And, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball.
Sexton.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Right side, Brown. Driving to the basket. And the jam by Brown.
And Brown is quite aggressive. I mean, a masterful penetrator who can take it to defenders when he drives.
Now here's Brown. He's got 7. Here's the second effort. And he sinks the layup. Brown's got 9.
They're really working the paint now.
Now a timeout called by the Clippers. And the emergence of Jaylen Brown's ability to take over at the offensive end, Grant, it's been a joy to watch.
Oh, such a joy. I mean, his improvement as a ball handler may be the biggest reason. He can drive the ball either direction now, create the space he needs for his jumper, and he's no longer a turnover waiting to happen.
The Clippers trail. Here's Maxey. Outside Monk. Fires the three. The shot that time not on target. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Here's Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
Down low. Here's Allen. For three, Maxey. He drops it from range. Maxey's got his second basket of the game.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous man.
Oh,
Punch, that was.
bad intentions.
Just awesome speed from Brown. Blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
Here's Maxey. He has 6 from the arc. And it's Richardson with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often. They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Personal foul. First team foul.
1:03 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Maxey. Pass to Monk. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Nothing quite as good as seeing Monk shoot that 3 ball. I mean, fantastic. Measuring those long-range shots.
Oh my! Throw it down!
DeJounte Murray.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
Los Angeles foul.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, and Bryant with a block. And it's the Clippers on the break from deep three-point range. Allen on the wing. Lets it go from deep. The shot no good. Here's Jones. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Lakers?
Well, they've come out of that locker room with the hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Outside Porter. Lets the 3 fly.
Michael Porter Jr.
Good, and it's Rondo who picks up the assist.
Well, the mechanics of Porter Jr.'s shot are just so efficient. Almost automatic. Gets the ball and puts it right up into the shooting pocket.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With his team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
And Maxey, here we go. And it falls. 4 for 8 for him from the floor.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Pass to Porter. Here's the 3. No luck on that one. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. To the inside. Bryant. Rebound, the Lakers.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
You know, one thing Porter's been working on, finishing off contact.
Your defenders body him up whenever possible. He's young, so it's not easy to add a lot of muscle. But once he does, his game should reach another level at both ends of the floor.
Inside. And here's Allen. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Left side Covington. Pass to Monk. And the ball out of play. Lakers will have it. And the Clippers will go for a different look here. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
Lugan's Dort. Colin Sexton.
Outside, Rondo. And here's Porter outside. Doesn't go that time. And the Clippers will come the other way.
I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Jacks up a three. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And it's going to be on Rajon Rondo. That's his first foul of the game. The three from Sexton. And the Clippers miss again. The Lakers in the lead. Crowder outside. It's Brown on the wing. He's got 17. Back to Crowder. Dort with a steal. Outside Sexton. 4-3. Connects from downtown. Sexton's got a second bucket on the night.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Here's Ayton. Now Sexton. Monk for three. Oh, and another three for the Clippers. Well, Grant, does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, B.A., I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team. But then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space the floor for their ball club.
Sharing the basketball is a part of the game that Monk needs to continue to add to complement his shooting.
Outside, Brown. And he drives in. And the jam by Brown.
LA timeout.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Timeout called, the Clippers.
Like a lot of young players, B.A., it took Monk some time to get going, but he's found his stride in the NBA now.
Your Clippers pick. Lakers substitution. Derrick Jones Jr. Michael Porter
Clippers
Jr.
trail. You know, Clark, with Malik Monk, you can see the improvement he's had.
Yeah, it's about efficiency. We knew he could put the ball in the basket, but now his shot selection has improved, and I think he's gotten better as a ball handler, too.
Back to Sexton. 5 on the clock. Tipped.
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is his shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it.
Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. And it's an 8-point Laker lead.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Now here's Monk. Unable to get that one. Howard with some nice D.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
There's 31 seconds left in the second period. Sexton with it. He's got 7. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Murray, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Porter gets the bucket.
Boy, Murray's court vision very sharp, and he's unselfish too. You love seeing that combination.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Dort for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Dort's got 6.
A defensive breakdown. Can't afford to leave him open from range.
Left side Porter. This one for 3. And Ayton pulls it down.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
His first personal foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And the Lakers have possession. To the middle. Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Hey, guys, you're not going to slow down Brown when he's scoring the ball like this. I mean, he's simply on a tear right now.
A nice shot by Toppin.
Nice job to recognize the lack of D in that medium range area.
Here's Brown. Good work defensively by Dort. And now we've got an intentional foul. And the Lakers making a change here. It's a close game here in L.A.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers.
Dort outside. Pass to Maxey. Now here's Allen. This for the tie. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Here's Brown. That one doesn't drop. And the Clippers will go the other way with it.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Kicks it out to Bryant. Back to Maxey. Fires from deep. The rebound by Murray. So it's the Lakers now. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Brown. Takes it inside. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
DeJounte Murray.
It's fun seeing Brown drop the hammer. Just an amazing dunker who bashes the basket.
His 5th personal foul.
Timeout called. The Lakers.
Team foul.
One of the more improved players over the last few years. Murray has thrived in his high usage role. You just wonder how good could this kid become.
Your Clippers Spirit. All right, man. That was your Clippers Spirit dance team. Make some noise.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And it's really incredible the number of ways Murray can affect a game.
I mean, I totally agree, B.A. I mean, he creates for himself and others. One of the best rebounders in the league at his position. And boy, is he disruptive on defense.
Against the Lakers. DeAndre Jordan. That's his first personal foul.
First one falls.
At the line for your Clippers.
And he makes both free throws. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. And here's Murray. Outside, Brown. Three-pointer. Sinks it from distance.
3 points.
Brown's got 29 points.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
For 3, Maxey. And the Clippers miss again. The Lakers in the lead. And the jam by Brown.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. And here's Brown for three. That one is off. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Pass to Maxey. Rebound by the Lakers. Outside Murray. Outside Brown. Offensive rebound. They kick it out to Murray. Shoots over Bryant. Murray, no good.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
The Lakers making a switch here. And here's Brown for three. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Lakers lead by 8.
Well, I like how Jordan embraces his role on this team. I mean, it's all about rebounding and putbacks for him at the offensive end.
Bad foul. That's not who you want to send to the line.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They keep piling on the assist, guys. They haven't cooled off any in that regard.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
And here's Porter outside. That shot off.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Sexton goes in.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Outside for Porter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Thomas Bryant.
You know, as a youth player, Porter's talent was undeniable. Unquestionable, really, but he suffered through some injuries. He didn't get a lot of time on the court in college, and he entered the 2018 draft with a lot to prove.
The Clippers trail. Here's Sexton. Howard with some nice D.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter.
And a nice touch on the finish.
Offensive rebound. And it's Monk missing. To the paint. Here's Ibaka. Here's Howard. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. And the Lakers lead by 10.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
To the middle. Toppin.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Outside, Rondo. And here's Porter outside. On target from range. Porter's got 18 points in the game. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On offense, here are the Lakers. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Launches it. The shot, no good. Pass to Monk. Outside Sexton. Allen with it. It's Monk on the wing. 6 to shoot. Releases from the wing and drills it.
You've got to be up on Monk all the time. I mean, even when the pass has not gotten to him yet, you need to be there before it arrives because he's ready to let it go when he catches it.
Pass to Porter. Lets it fly. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Porter's got 20 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And the Lakers have possession. Outside Porter. There's the triple. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
That's on Colin Sexton. He's off on the second.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
And it's the Clippers' ball. They trail by 11. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Here's Maxey. Here he goes.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
To the wing on the left. To the inside. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Sexton. And here's Toppin from the arc. Rebound, the Lakers. Now Murray. Outside Porter. From downtown. And Aiden pulls it down.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here. No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
And here's Porter outside. The shot misses.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
And he commits the intentional foul. Well, Grant, you've won the NBA Sportsmanship Award 3 times, tied with Mike Conley for the most ever.
Wow, no, it is a humbling experience to get voted for that award by your peers. You know, it's all about, I think, trying to play the game the right way with integrity. And Conley is a guy that truly embodies that.
Here's Brown. He takes it in. And Brown with the stuff.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
And it's Maxey missing. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Brown runs the floor like a locomotive, 225 pounds. And wrecks defenses in transition.
LA foul.
And there's the foul. It's on Colin Sexton.
That's his second.
That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul. Lakers substitution.
1:57 left in the game. Drive by Brown.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get ugly. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Timeout called. The Clippers. They're losing by 15. There's a minute 54 left in the fourth. There's a minute 54 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Ayton. Ooh, rejected by Jordan.
Jordan comes to deny a shot. His size and reach give him a big advantage.
And so here are the Clippers. 15-point game. And it's Maxey missing. Here's Brown. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal
With
foul.
efforts to grow the game in Europe and Asia and Africa, really everywhere from the NBA. Grant, how do you see the future of this game?
Well, I think it lies in the young international stars. I mean, you see guys like Luka and Nikola Jokic from Europe and Joel Embiid from Africa. I think we'll see more and more of that as the league and the popularity of basketball grows overseas. I mean, those guys will have the drive and the examples to succeed overseas.
The shot by Dort, no good.
Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size. It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Lakers.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jaylen Brown.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
Assisted by
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Sends it home from three-point land.
Colin Sexton.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Now here's Murray. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in.
Tenía para entrar en la tienda, dudo que ese mundo tú ya lo entiendas. Me tenía que todas las prendas, ahora pago todos los meses Hacienda. No tenía para entrar en la tienda, dudo que ese mundo tú ya lo entiendas. Me tenía que todas las prendas, ahora pago todos los meses Hacienda. Mora no descarga, no necesitará y no pararé. Tiran de mejor contrólate porque cogeré. Bueno, y la verdad no sé lo que daré. Sé que llorarás, pero tranquilo que yo te cuidaré. Antes pide seguridad, no, 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 no. Dicen tener la humildad, no, 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 no. Dicen tener mucha maldad, no, 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 no. Dicen, pero no es la verdad, la verdad. Solo digo cosas que a nadie habla, la cara de la calle, de los tiempos de la... Te dudo que cantará, pero ahora cantaré. Nunca pararé, noche con el desespero, visa no me pongas pero. Mío entero, amo siempre al dinero y la mamá la primera, eso nunca cambiaré. En la mente siempre la tendré. Primero con visa que viene de África. Parece que a muchos molesta, mucho pica. Pago en mano, pago a tocateca. Pago en mano, siempre boca chica. No tenía para entrar en la tienda, dudo que ese mundo tú ya lo entiendas. Me tenía todas las prendas, ahora pago todos los meses Hacienda. No tenía para entrar en la tienda, dudo que ese mundo tú ya lo entiendas. Me tenía todas las prendas, ahora pago todos los meses Hacienda. Mora no descarga, no necesitará y no pararé. Tiran de mejor contrólate porque cogeré. Bueno, y la verdad no sé lo que daré. Sé que llorarás, pero tranquilo que yo te cuidaré.
Peace be under you. Mind frame, you don't speak. Sup with you. Time change, front door always open. Come on in, certain rooms is off limits. If you trouble in, I can spot it like computers. You ain't got no drive, you just wait for me to boot up. I keep hope alive, on my shoulders is my future. I'm coaching the team, got no players left to suit up. Put me in, Hall of Fame, but off the wall, a flower grew in the shade in front of y'all. A power move, if you want some credit, now forget it. Ain't no water under bridges, I get wetted, I'm repellent. Shower proof, keep it clean until I can't. I take it there, never been, but confident. I make it there, harmful or you harmless. I keep calm until you are it. We aiming at each other, overcome it. I say two brothers walking through the world unprepared. One lit fear while the other one dead. Along came a chance, leaving one of them to share. Are they aiming at each other or the air? Go ahead, just shot, just shot, just shot, just shot. You don't know somebody, tell somebody who you're not. You don't know somebody, tell somebody who you're not. Peace be unto you, mind frame. Now you speak what you need. Times change, penthouse to the lobby. If you think that you somebody who can't hold an open door, well then history gets copied. If you pull long enough or you rich for a while, you think it is meant to be. Turn your status to a style